11 starters in all to injury have been hurt for NC State. It's a short kick fielded by Lesane on the 20, and he will not make it to the 25-yard line.
Of course, of the first few games of the year.
They're 112th in the country on third down, and this is going to be close. I think Thomas had enough to move the chains
before he stretches the field here as the game moves along.
Here's another freshman, Zonovan Wright, getting the carry, picking up the first down before he's knocked down at the 45-yard line. His first series as a starter, making the right decision. Play action here, Leary in trouble, and spun to the ground at the 42-yard line. Travion Reed.
Go with an RPO, and you're going to see pressure off the left-hand side. Leary thinks he can beat it as he tries to escape outside, but a nice job defensively by Red, grabbing the shoulder.
Wake Forest 16th in the country on third down defensively. And this is 3rd and 13. Tried to set up a screen. It was almost picked off and then almost caught. Hines couldn't come down with it. Randall Hinton is back. Trenton Gill will punt it for NC State. Gets off a good kick. And the fair catch made at the 13-yard line by Hinton.
So enjoyed watching him play this year.
3rd down and 5. Newman to the air. Pressure coming. And the pass is on the money. First down out to the 28-yard line.
Huxtable's going to try to press the issue a little bit more with pressure and blitzes.
Newman from the pocket again. Hangs in there. Throws complete. A first down out to the 43. 16 yards there.
It's a beautiful combination. 2 in-breaking routes. Working against coverage. Guys playing extensive action for the first time against an offense like BC. Didn't handle it well.
Carney gets the carry on 2nd and 10 and dragged down. Otherwise, he might still be running, but it's a gain of 11.
Tough to defend because it forces you to declare defensively.
Here he is on 3rd and 8, and another strike for a first down. Scotty Washington on the catch.
Everything you need as a football player. It's excellent.
From the 35-yard line, Newman over the middle, got Scotty Washington, and he stretches to the 20-yard line. 15 more yards. And then normally the players they're trying to develop. They get him there and coach him up, and you can see the growth of Newman here is going to keep it at the 15, outside of the 10, heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Jamie Newman. Impressive opening drive by Wake. Went to the Orange Bowl that year. Orange Bowl reps are here to watch this Demon Deacon team. We're up to a great.
Have an excellent running back in Jones. I think can make some plays against that Memphis defense.
Another short kickoff here. Lesane elects to return it, and he fumbles the ball loose inside the 5-yard line. Wake Forest looked like that they jumped on it first inside the 5. Kenneth Dix.
And recovered by the kicking team. Wake Forest ball, first down.
Great hit on the ball carrier.
That was Delaney who poked it free.
Just a great hit, squaring them up. Get your head in front of the ball carrier.
Wake already up 7-0. Carney wrapped up in the backfield by Brock Miller.
Well, Greg, you got these 2 big receivers on both sides versus very inexperienced corners in the red zone. Great opportunity for a jump ball here.
Newman to throw, got a receiver open. Touchdown, Freudenthal. Nobody covered the tight end.
It's a great catch by Freudenthal. But how about the throw up and over the defender?
Time you feel old. I mean, I feel old working with you.
Oh, he was in 3rd grade and I was a senior in high school. Never good.
Out of the Wildcat, Knight on 3rd down, a much-needed pickup. So fresh set of downs on the North Carolina State 36-yard line. Going to be a pass play here for Leary. With time, throwing it deep. Look out! And it's intercepted by Amari Henderson, his 3rd pick of the year.
A team that turns the ball over an awful lot. Devin Leary here not recognizing how deep the corner was playing on the post route. Look how far over the top Henderson is. That's a redshirt freshman mistake. When the corner has that much room.
That's better than that.
And you saw that graphic there. Just they don't do this very often. They don't turn it over. Here's a jet sweep to Hinton, and a penalty flag comes in as Hinton got smoked
Here in the first 10 minutes of this ball game.
Pass play. Newman setting up, lobbing it. Flag down as the pass is incomplete.
He is a special talent throwing the football.
Wolfpack bringing pressure. Newman rolling away from it. And an on-target pass to Hinton, who breaks the tackle inside the 25. They get 17 yards on that. Wake going up tempo. Play action. Newman wide open. And what a catch at the 5 by Chapman.
Harder than it needed to be, Greg.
Man, that was an excellent catch. Staying with it.
If it's 21-0 in the first quarter with the lack of firepower and injuries for NC State. Look out. Newman powering his way to the goal line. They stack him up, but there's some push by Newman, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown. At 6'4", 230, they could not keep him from hitting pay dirt.
Reception. And Jamie Newman takes it the other direction and finishes in the end zone. Just can't make those self-inflicted mistakes against a team with this much firepower offensively.
True freshman Jordan Houston in at running back, and he's going to lose about 4. Run down by Kamara.
Haven't been anywhere near as good. That position needs to solidify, especially for a young quarterback.
Another run on 2nd and 18, and what a vicious tackle. A huge hit by Bassey, falling on both sides.
He's unblocked. I mean, that's the guy that you have to account for in the run game.
Good plays for NC State. Now they go empty on 3rd down and 19. Leary's pass overthrown, incomplete. Gill the punt. Gets rid of it quickly. Line drive to Hinton. Has some running room, but can't make the first guy miss. Newman to throw, and that is caught by Surratt. And Sage Surratt able to get the first down. That's his 54th catch of the year. Brother Chaz that plays at North Carolina. And they take on Virginia tonight. Newman. And it's caught close to the first down. Freudenthal is going to be just short, it looks like. Dom Maggio to punt. And it works out for Dave Clawson. There are penalty flags down, though. It's downed inside the 5, but let's see what the flags are about. Trent Penix is the running back. 21-0 Wake Forest. Penix able to get out of the end zone. He got pushed back, but he did get all the way out with the football.
It was really close. You see the penetration. Ball is out. So no threat of a safety there.
3rd down and 11. Leary stepping up, throwing a deep ball, and almost intercepted again by Henderson. 1 yard line. You know, normally you're back about 15 yards. He's back only about 11 for the punt. He got rid of it quick, which he did. And here's the return by Hinton. He's at the 35 and somersaults to the 28-yard line. Did not convert, and Clemson won in a thriller. Wake going to run the ball here as Walker breaks a tackle, and they finally get to him.
That's a big reason why they almost pulled off that Clemson upset.
They finally figure out that play defensively. Walker swallowed by Peyton Wilson, so a loss of about 5.
Keep an eye on Hinton. He's got outside leverage against that safety.
Instead they run Walker, and he's leveled at the 7, so Wake just kept it on the ground there. And it's 24 in a row. His last miss came against Notre Dame in September of 2018. Devin Leary going to throw it here on 1st down, and the catch is made by Carter. And Carter close to a 1st down. What's Eastern Kentucky's rival, Luke's? That pass caught by Angeline, a 1st down in Wake territory. They run it on 3rd and 1. Houston makes a nice cut to get the 1st down. Jordan Houston, true freshman from Waldorf, Maryland,
to Raleigh to join his squad. Could be 4-down territory here for NC State.
Leary, long throw that was well defended, but a flag is down.
A lot more efficiently these last few plays.
They fake the jet sweep, and wide open in the end zone is Angeline. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
They just had success on the jet sweep, so this time they come back, they fake the jet sweep. They release that tight end to the back of the end zone.
Newman has NFL potential at quarterback for Wake as he throws another strike to Surratt out to the 37. Can you name another quarterback from that 2004 draft?
It's been in favor of the receiver, and the beauty of it is if you're Dave Clawson, you get this guy for another year.
On third down, Surratt with a catch, and forward progress where he initially caught it should be enough for a first down. Let's see where they mark it.
Quarter with a low elbow release, very similar to Cam.
Well, he is accurate, man. I mean, almost every throw there is a flag down in the backfield as he hits Surratt. Second least penalized team in the country, only 28 penalties on the year, and 1 so far in this game. Newman back to throw, lobs it, Hinton got it inside the 5.
A beautiful throw, slightly underthrown, but Hinton, what an effort too to try to score.
Carney stood up, lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal. Into the top of your screen. Somebody's got to get over there for NC State. Now Surratt comes in motion. They roll the other way, and it's a touchdown. Frudenthal's got 2.
Faking the jet sweep to your best wide receiver, Sage Surratt. And then sneaking Frudenthal into the end zone for the 2nd time as the Deacons extend their lead.
So far so good for the Wolverines at Maryland. And good run here by Houston out in the open field. Breaking tackles and finally thrown down at the 48-yard, almost 24 yards.
It's a beautiful run and decisive too. He sees that opening in the hole up front. He immediately
led to another Wake touchdown. Now it's 3rd and 1 for NC State. They'll run it, and it's a first down and more for Penix inside the 30-yard line. Leary on 3rd and 5. Blitz is picked up, and the pass is knocked down. And that is perfect. So NC State back within 21.
Really tough.
Can NC State get off the field? Newman has time. Over the middle, incomplete, but here come flags.
A real strength for NC State.
You know, benches 420 and squats 620 pounds. Another strike thrown by Newman to Surratt into NC State territory to the 48-yard line. They've converted on penalties as well by the Wolfpack. This is 3rd and 8. Newman with a ton of time, and Hinton with a nice catch in traffic for a first down. Wake Forest by 21, looking for more here at the end of the half. Newman again, a ton of time, dumps it off to Hinton, who makes 2 defenders miss. And Kendall Hinton.
Reason for the turnaround there under Mack Brown and Chapel Hill.
Here's Newman on 3rd down, pass over the middle, incomplete. No flags. Chapman, the intended receiver. Longest active streak in FBS. This is a 34-yard try, and it's true again. The East. There's Penix, and he gets a first down. So let's see what Dave Doran decides to do here. 2 timeouts left. Clock stops momentarily to move the chains.
Have to address at halftime some run game troubles here in the 2nd quarter.
Leary to throw and fires into traffic. It is caught at the 39-yard line with 5 seconds left. It was Carter that made the catch. Newman back out there for first down on the 21. And he's going to hand it off to Carney, who's tracked down from behind.
Keep an eye on a locked hitch to the top. Surratt.
There it is. And it's a first down catch. Another conversion. One on kickoff that led to a touchdown for Wake. Newman going deep here for Washington, and the throw is on the money. Washington inside the 10. Finally, they drag him down inside the 5. Another perfect throw, 57 yards.
Much air underneath. Off play action, you get that one-on-one. Washington is out the gate. Really nice big play there for the Demon Deacons.
But Washington is hurt, and that could be a huge loss. Maybe not in terms of the impact on today's game, but he's a guy that is so reliable and is one of Jamie Newman's favorite targets along with Surratt.
They're working on his right ankle here, guys, as they look at him on about the 2-yard line. And Greg, as he tracked that ball, when you watched the direction he was going and then where the ball was actually thrown, he ended up tracking that thing coming back inside.
And the injured right ankle of Washington, he walked with some help to the sideline. It is 1st and goal from the 4. Newman rolling out, throwing, and it's a touchdown again for Freudenthal. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Just keep him kind of locked in right here. You see him right there in the middle of the field. Releases down, captures the edge, and is a late leaker into the flat. Want to go all of a sudden to a one-dimensional spot because that makes it easier on the defense. So I think you still run your offense mixed run pass.
He's going to roll out here, and it is intercepted. Amari Henderson, man, he's got 2 picks. He could have 2 more in this game. What a ball hawk.
Catch by Henderson, cutting in front of the hitch route. They threw that hitch route time and time again in the first half of this football game, especially in the second quarter. Started to see these corners for Wake Forest squatting on those hitch routes underneath. Almost had one earlier, got one there. I think he chose right as that back got cleaned up in the backfield.
Here's a pitch to Carney, trying to get outside. Able to get the first down. Knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Yards deep, it's very similar. That's where the handoff actually occurs.
Newman keeps it here. As they had Surratt lined up in the backfield, Newman gets the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Can't be right regardless of what the play is called.
They fake the jet sweep. Newman in trouble and sacked at the 14-yard line by Drake Thomas. See if you can get a chunky yardage here on 3rd down. They are going to run Carney. He makes it back inside the 10 down to about the 8, so it's 4th and goal from the 8. 26-yard field goal. And the streak continues.
Really tough for NC State today. Made a lot of mistakes.
Penalty flag down. A couple coaches came out of the field for NC State against Clemson, but can they stop the Tigers? So good work for the defense here. Leary's pass behind the receiver and almost picked off again, that time by Taylor. Hinton is deep. Gill the punt. Said that a lot in this ball game. Good kick. Hinton from the 22. Makes it past the 35.
Things dangling a little bit on him.
Run play here. Walker tackled for loss. I mean, obviously he's healthy enough to play, but he does have a wrap on that left shoulder. You're done with your buys. 3 of the next 4 on the road. 3rd and 11. Walker hurdles a defender and has a first down. 10 yards.
Yeah, he is really quick. He's done a nice job filling in and spelling Cade Carney.
Wake taking the play clock down here to 1. Newman's pass. Oh, what a catch by Claude.
By Claude, one of the few inaccurates we've seen today from Jamie Newman off the mark, but Claude makes it right. You see that right foot get down in bounds really close. Take another look at it here.
Most of those through the air. Going to run it here, though, to Walker. Does a great job to cut back, find the hole, and get the first down.
Based on these last couple attempts.
NC State blitzing. Newman in trouble and sacked. Again, if you're Dave Clawson, you got to be thinking this is his last possession.
There's more reps. He hasn't started a million games, so game reps are invaluable, but I think Exposing him to hits is not what they want to do at this point.
3rd and 16. And he overthrows Claude. There, Thomas is back. Penalty flag is down. And fair caught around the 9. Might be coming in here. 3rd and 10. NC State -1 yard here in the second or the third quarter as Leary is hit, but what a strong throw to Amezi. Give the freshman Devin Leary credit there in the middle of the end zone while taking a shot from Jaquez Williams.
Yeah, he knew that additional rusher was coming. He hung in there. He anticipated the throws. Haven't executed anywhere near where they did over the last couple years, and that's a big reason why their offense hasn't been as consistent.
Quick throw in space, and there is Amari Henderson, a tackle for a loss.
Red shirt not play this year. They're still fighting, man. I give credit to those guys still out there for the Cougs.
Leary avoids a sack on 3rd down and 12. Running the ball. Oh, he got smacked, but he got the first down. Ryan Smenda with a big hit. Started this year, but they really want Leary to step up and be the man.
And a good job moving in the pocket there, stepping up and escaping out to his left.
The coaching staff wants Devin Leary to be the starter for the next 4 years. Here he is on 2nd down and 7 off a pump fake and throws a completion to the tight end Angeline, who's into Wake territory and out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here on the throw. And holds up Angeline.
Especially on defense, too, when they've been so poor at forcing turnovers and getting the ball back for the offense.
Houston running it on 3rd down and long. He's only going to get a couple. We'll see if NC State goes for it here. 4th down at about 7.
I just had so much adversity this year. Almost too much to overcome.
So 4th and 11 for Leary. And good play defensively. Again by Amari Henderson.
All needs to be in front of him. Wake Forest going to do some serious damage.
Curran's pass caught in traffic close to the 1st down by Waydale Jones. Will be his first catch of the year.
It's a matter of just where he ends up and what situation he goes into, but I think he's a first rounder, no question about it.
Damaggio punting again, and it's fair caught by Thomas.
Hasn't necessarily been up to the standard these last couple weeks, so I think SC's got a real shot tonight to pull off the upset.
Run play here and a fumble. And Houston able to fall on it. Is there a team? Because there always is a team.
Got it. An 11-1 North Carolina team in 2015 was an onside kick away from potentially going to the college football playoff.
The defense gets after Leary here, and they get a sack. So you got to first of all look at their best win.
Hasn't been the same these last couple years.
No Florida State, no Miami in the rankings. Both are 4-4, and they play each other today. Curran's pass is incomplete, going for Claude. The last 15 years having down seasons. Line drive punt, and the fair catch is made at the 11 by Tabari Hines.
State football in the years to come, and I think they're going to be a lot better down the road because of the experience that these guys have gotten, but it's been tough sledding this year for the Wolfpack.
Incomplete pass on 3rd and long, so NC State's going to punt again.
This Wolfpack team's going to be pretty exciting here in 2021 or 2022, that's for sure.
Surratt signaling for the fair catch, and he has it at the 46 with Wake Forest in front, 44-10.
Hard time believing it. And Adrian Martinez being banged up hasn't helped him either.
Okay, that's fair, but you wouldn't say that they're a disappointment this year?
No, they are. I think to assume that right now they're...
And you also have in the East, Ohio State. I know you guys both have them #1, and I'm with you right now, although I don't think that's where they're going to be ranked on Tuesday night. I think we all think they're the best team in the country, but as that's a great kick that goes out of bounds around the 1-yard line.
And they have to be 12-1, frankly, to have a conversation, and I think their win in the Pac-12 championship game really has to come against an 11-1 Oregon team too, even though I still think they'll be 5 behind Alabama and Clemson, who I think might be 3 and 4 respectively.
Pass is incomplete. It's 4th down. Well, the AP this week flipped LSU and Alabama.
But they've also beaten Auburn. They've also beaten Florida. LSU has the most impressive resume to this point.
Sage Surratt is deep. Excellent punt. Surratt fields it over the shoulder. And goes down, but not without a fight.
That's the one thing that I think could really throw a wrench in the equation for the Wake Forest offense.
And Wake just going to keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Delaney gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So it'll bring up 4th down with Jim Grove was the head coach then. Went to the Orange Bowl that year. Maggio is the punter. A line drive here. On the 40-yard line, Hines. Into Wake territory, but a flag down. Hines still going, and finally knocked down to the 30, but this likely will come back.
Most of those teams are idle.
I said which has the best chance to get knocked off the first. Doesn't mean just because SMU's playing that they have the best chance.
I think they have the best chance of also getting knocked
without
off
question.
first.
Chance to go to a New Year's Six. Highest ranking group of 5 will make the trip. Boise's not out of it, even though they lost to BYU. Pass gets away from Leary, so it is 4th down. They throttle NC State 44-10. For Greg McElroy, Tom Luganbill, our entire outstanding ESPN crew, I'm Dave Pash saying so long from Winston-Salem. Wake Forest, a winner 44-10.